Good morning, and welcome to our political news update. United States President Trump is facing significant headwinds as his approval ratings hit a new low just 6 months before crucial midterm elections. A recent comprehensive survey reveals widespread dissatisfaction with his administration's performance, particularly concerning economic challenges and the ongoing conflict with Iran. According to a poll conducted by the Washington Post, ABC, and Ipsos, a striking 62% of registered voters expressed their disapproval of President Trump's work. This marks the lowest approval point of his entire presidency. Conversely, only 37% of respondents give the nation's leader a positive assessment. Sentiment varies sharply along party lines. 85% of those identifying as Republicans remain satisfied. However, among independent voters, satisfaction plummets to a mere 25%, while a predictably low 5% of registered Democrats approve. The survey explored 8 specific policy areas, and President Trump failed to garner a majority backing in any of them. His strongest areas of support, though still below 50%, are his core issues of migration and securing the border with Mexico, with 40 and 45% approval respectively. Economically, the administration faces major challenges. 76% of those surveyed are unhappy with President Trump's handling of the rising cost of living across the United States. This dissatisfaction is exacerbated by increasing gas prices, directly impacted by the war against Iran, initiated by the United States and Israel. Ironically, President Trump successfully campaigned on rising costs in his 2024 presidential election against Democrat Kamala Harris. Now, Democrats have effectively repurposed this argument, securing victories in several state elections. On economic competence, both major parties are nearly neck and neck. 34% trust the Republican Party, while Democrats trail by just 1 percentage point. 33% are dissatisfied with both parties' approaches to the economy. The war in Iran is another significant point of contention. 66% of respondents disapprove of President Trump's management of the conflict. He has faced sharp criticism even from within conservative circles, including prominent figures like former Fox News host Tucker Carlson and influential podcaster Joe Rogan. Critics contend the war contradicts President Trump's 2024 campaign promise to avoid further military entanglements for the United States. These unfavorable poll numbers cast a long shadow over the Republican Party as the midterm elections approach in just 6 months. The entire House of Representatives and 1/3 of the Senate will be up for re-election. Republicans currently hold narrow majorities in both chambers. However, Democrats see a strong opportunity to reclaim control of the House, which would significantly empower them to block the president's legislative agenda. Among registered voters, Democrats hold a 5 percentage point lead when asked which party they favor for the House elections. However, national numbers are limited by the intricacies of the United States electoral system with 435 congressional districts. The political landscape is further complicated by ongoing redistricting efforts, commonly known as gerrymandering. President Trump himself spurred a wave of gerrymandering last summer with his call to Texas to redraw its districts. Democrats subsequently retaliated in California to counteract potential Republican gains. Similar actions have followed in North Carolina and Virginia, and Republicans are planning to secure 4 more seats in Florida through redistricting. Adding to this complex picture, the nation's conservative-dominated Supreme Court recently overturned a congressional district map in Louisiana. This decision also struck down portions of the Voting Rights Act of the 1960s, which ensured minorities are considered during district apportionment. This ruling could lead to further district changes before the midterm elections, potentially significantly altering the outcome of the November ballot. The coming months will be critical for President Trump and the future political direction of the United States. What's your take on Trump's approval plummets, midterms and Iran war backlash? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.